Hello children, welcome back to your English class with me. As I've said before, we are going to do some exercises or some homeworks, let me say, exercise. And this is not a normal period, you can do this anytime you like. Here we are still in the revision of verbs, but there are some requests from the parents and from the students that you need to learn stative verbs again. So today we will be doing works on state or stative verbs, but you don't need to submit the work right now. I'll give you a heads up before you submit. Here I'm using the word heads up. Find this out from your dictionary. So state or stative verbs, but before that there are some points to remember. Alright, points to ponder. I want to mention some points again, so please listen very carefully. Some common basic examples of stative verbs. What are they? Is, am, are, was, were, be, being, etc. These are some of the basic examples of state verbs or stative verbs. And next is state verbs or stative verbs are not used in an ing or continuous form. This is kind of a rule of grammar, right? So please remember that. Example here, let's see. I am loving sandwich. Sounds correct, right? He is having a car. He is having a car. They are knowing her. Hannah is hating chips. Here we have some verbs like loving, having, knowing, hating. Okay, let's see the sentences again. I love sandwich. I love sandwich. He has a car. They know her. Hannah hates chips. So here I just want you to compare these two tables. So just compare it. Just compare this and this. This one has verbs. This particular table has verbs with ing, but this doesn't have verbs with ing. So if we compare them, they look the same, but this is wrong, this is right. Why? That's the question. Why? I am loving it. I am loving sandwich. Was that correct? See, in normal conversation, we used to use this ing. I am loving it, like that. But grammatically, that is wrong. Because state verbs or stative verbs are not used in an ing or continuous form. That's the rule. So I am loving sandwich is not correct. So grammatically, I love sandwich is correct. He is having a car. It's not correct. He has a car. It's the correct one. That same thing goes with these two also. So remember that. Here, this is the formula of forming a complete sentence. Now, like I said, we will mark it as a worksheet again. So here we have fill in the blanks. Note that we are using verbs as doing words only here. Right, verbs as doing words, not stative verbs like verbs that are used as a state of being like that. No, we are using verbs as doing word here. So this is how you're going to answer here. Homework or home assignment, underline it. Here, Friday, day, and the date. Here, the lesson, revision of verbs, stative verbs, worksheet number 1, fill in the blanks. And in a sentence here, you have to do it like this. And here, note, always use one finger spacing. What's a one finger spacing? I think you have learned it, right? How to use the format of this. I think Miss Cynthia has demonstrated the format of how do our works. So it's somehow like this. If you want, you can take a look back at what Miss Cynthia has done. And here, one finger spacing means here you write one word and in between keep your finger and keep a space. One finger, right? There has to be one finger space between each and every word, right? So this is called one finger spacing for the new ones, for the new students. Here, in a sentence, the subject is the dash of the action. Number 2, the verb is what the subject dash. What is this? Fill it up. The object is the dash of the action. Fill this up. Main verb shows dash action and dash action. So please fill this up. Right. Here, note that we are using verbs as doing words here. But we know that verbs are not only doing words, but verbs can sometimes talk about a state of being like that. So today what we are basically doing is state verbs or stative verbs. Alright, not the doing words. So worksheet number 2 here. Fill in the blanks with state verbs, words that show feelings and emotions. Number 1, I dash to watch fantasy movies. But remember again here, feelings and emotions. In the state verbs also, we have to use the word show feelings and emotions. I dash to watch fantasy movie. You can watch the videos that we had done, the lessons that we had done. Alright, so you will find it there, or you can answer it straight away if you understand or if you know what to fill here. She dash Coke better than Fanta. We dash bullies. We dash bullies. You dash me with the gifts. Samuel dash everyone with his jokes. So you have to fill this up with words or state verbs that show feelings and emotions. And next is, we are still in state verbs or stative verbs. Here, fill in the blanks with state verbs or words that talk about the 5 senses. What are the 5 senses? The 5 senses are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, he dash better with his spectacles. I could dash the loud noise. A perfume dash very nice. Deborah's cake dash so good. The wall dash so rough. These are the blanks that you have to fill up. But here, you do it like this, right? Home assignment in the same format. Here, 5 senses. Write it down like this and fill the blanks also. You copy it down in a notebook and fill it up here. And the lesson is still revision of verbs, state or stative verbs. You have to fill up with this. So here, state verbs or words that talks about thoughts or thinking. Worksheet number 4. Fill in the blanks with state verbs or words that show thoughts or thinking. I dash everything that I did last night. So you have to use words that show thoughts or thinking. Right, so here I dash everything that I did last night. And He still dash all the things that happened to him. We dash the Hindi lesson very well. Gana dash himself as Iron Man. Do you dash that today is a holiday? So, yeah. Remember, thoughts or thinking. Here, some more lessons on verbs. Here. Please get ready for some more exercise or works on verbs. You have to get ready. Get ready means you have to revise it. You can watch those videos or lessons that we have learned again because they are still here. Or if you want, you can ask me. So I'll give you the link where you can find. If you cannot find it anymore, I can give you the guidance. I will show you where to find it. Right, if you cannot find it. But I want you to take a look back again on those videos and the lessons that we have done. Watch the videos on verbs again here. That's what I'm talking about. And upcoming works will be here. There are some verbs that we have not covered yet for this exercise and works. So, conjugation of verbs, mixed verbs, linking verbs, sentence formation, and there might be some other that I've missed out here that I will find it. I'll tell you. Okay, that's all for today. Get ready for the next exercise or work, and thank you.